morning, peeps. It's been quite a while since I've been bringing out something new, and the reason why that is because my sister was in town for the last 4 weeks. So essentially, we had a lot of time spent together with the family and with the new baby Pascali, which was a lot of fun. But I find that when you are hosting people, it's actually harder for me, I don't know why, to go ahead and keep going in regards to the vlogging and all those things, which is something that has to change. I've also been working on a lot of music in that time frame right in there, so I've got a couple more songs further developed, which is really good. So my sister and my nephew and my brother-in-law, they left today, just this morning. So I am now going to get back into vlogging as full throttle as I can, because I still want to make sure that I produce my rap electronic album. Let's talk plumbing with you guys quickly. As of today, we're installing a shower control valve. I don't think it's a Moen or a Grow Heat. It's not something that we've seen on this vlog as of yet. So we're gonna drive out there right now. We're gonna go take a look at it. I'm gonna show you the one that I did last week on Friday. I'm gonna show you the one that I'm doing today and how I did it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. So let's get to work, peeps. Alrighty, peeps, so we are at the job site. Just want to show you what I worked on last week and what we're doing today. This is the control valve that we were working on last week. You have hot coming this way, cold coming this way. You got your shower coming up there, and then all the way down here you have something called a toe test. So a toe test is just something that we install. That way you can put your foot underneath it and you can figure out whether the water's warm enough or cold enough for you. So we're gonna be doing the same thing all the way over here. So I'm gonna be finding an area somewhere in here to actually install it and then bring it up for the shower head. And then we're gonna have a toe test right around there. My dad last week was working on the drains. So that's the shower drain that we're gonna be installing. That's where the shower drain used to be. I think there was a bathtub in here before, so we had to actually convert it so that it was further into the center of the shower. And this right here is a soaking bath. Isn't that cool? And he is gonna be going right over in here. So let's get to it. So this is the control valve that we have right here. And it's made by Kohler. And what you have to do with a lot of control valves is you got to take out the cartridge, because the cartridge is made of plastic. And when you start soldering, the plastic's going to heat up and it's going to melt. And then it's going to be obsolete for you because it won't work at all. So what you have to do is take them out beforehand, before soldering. Make sure you do that if you are ever doing this by yourself. Just want to show you guys where I'm at right now. Soldered 4 pieces onto the control valve. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then, in order to mount this thing, you have to take 2 pieces of wood, and these have to be the correct distance away from the wall in order to actually make it so that the control valve is flush with the drywall when the drywall finally gets onto here. The thing is, if it's too far out, this control valve, or it's too far in, when you start doing finishing and putting the plate on it at the end, it's either going to be sticking out or it's going to be sticking too far in. And it could run into some really big issues where you can't even get the plate on if it's too deep. So it's sort of a really important thing to know your distances when you're doing the roughing, because if you don't, it sort of ruins everything down the road. And then after that, if something goes wrong like that, then you gotta cut the tile, then you gotta cut the drywall, you gotta bring the guy in, you gotta spend more money doing that. It's a really big mess, and usually the clients aren't very happy. So you gotta be very detail oriented at the beginning so that the end is much easier.